Here we have a 40-pound boat anchor. So what we have here is a very old booster pack. This is a solar, and this is the model number ES6000. In today's day, this is known as a truck booster pack. And this one is not doing very well. So this thing being so old, it used to have a wall wart lead acid battery charger for this thing that you would plug into the charging port here slash cigar lighter holder or power port or whatever you want to call it. But that charger has long since been dead, and what I've normally been doing is, since that the internal batteries are SLA sealed lead acid, I have a separate charger for that I just hook onto the clips here to recharge the internal battery, and that's a very good charger that I have for this. It also has a desulfating feature on it, so this pack would always stay on the battery charger slash maintainer slash desulfator. The biggest problem with any sealed lead acid battery is they eventually dry out and they start losing charge even while on a battery charger, and it comes to the point where they become useless. And this one is at that point where even a fully charged battery still tests at 0%. So this pack has been around long enough where it's actually, the current set of batteries is the third set I've replaced in this. So I think I'm at the point now where I've spent enough money on replacement batteries to pretty much buy a brand new booster pack completely. So the replacement batteries, their prices vary depending on where you want to buy them, but they're anywhere from like $50 per battery, so it'd be $100 for this, and then the prices go up, depending on how much you want to spend. So this one's dead. It's pretty much useless. So let's take it apart and see if there's a date code on the batteries to see when the last time I bought them, because I don't remember, because that's how long it's been. So there's several screws. Another problem with this is that a lot of the screw bosses are starting to break in this because the plastic is getting old. So we'll get the old screwdriver out here, start taking things apart. We'll use some cheating method. Some of them are already coming loose. 1998. So that's when this was first bought. 9/21/1998. So them batteries have long since died. So I would imagine when this thing was brand new, this thing was probably $300 or $400 or $500, and I think they still are today. I think the cheapest one I found, I think it was like $259, which is still quite a bit of money because you can get them smaller ones that are just as capable for about less money. So one nice thing about this booster pack is that since it is 40 pounds, it comes with extra long cables, so you can have this on the ground and still have the potential of still reaching the battery, depending on where it is and how tall the vehicle is. Comes with a very nice 4-gauge wire for the battery clamps. So that was a nice feature to have. So I think this thing is ready to come apart. I think there's some more screws, deep set ones. It's been a while since I had this thing apart, because you leave it on the maintainer and it's kind of like, you know, out of sight, out of mind. But every couple of months I would check in on it, see what it's doing, see if it is about ready to burn the house down or something like that. But it's been good until recently, where the batteries have dried up again in it, and it's pretty much useless now. But like I said, I've spent enough, you know, in replacement batteries where this thing could be replaced. Because that's my philosophy is, you know, if something's good, you keep fixing it until you pretty much reach the current retail value of, you know, a complete replacement, which in most cases would be an upgrade, because I think the new booster packs like this, they have a internal battery charger, where this one's used to have an external battery, and that's long gone, so not a big deal. So we got these little doohickeys to keep the clamps in place. And then the back half separates from the front. And there's one of the screw bosses that fell out, and some of them are cracking because they're old. This one's cracked too. This one's gone. So it's probably about good time to pretty much retire it. So the last time I bought batteries was from Battery Mart. Sometimes I buy them from eBay. Sometimes I would buy them from, I might even bought a set from Amazon one time. And I think I even bought a set from Mauser at one time too. Don't know, don't remember. Because it takes years for these things to dry out. So it's got all this little foam padding in here to keep the batteries from rattling around in there. We got more broken bits falling out from under it. So we need some tools. Take the battery terminals off. That was the wrong size. Okay, look at that, first try. Doop, 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 doop. So I really don't care if I keep the hardware, lose the hardware. This little circuitry on here says made in China. Long before all the Calderona bullshit even was an afterthought or before thought or whatever. Nice little jumper. I'm definitely going to keep the cables. So I do have an Optima battery sitting on the floor here that's got the screw terminal, so I'll keep that. Just in case you need a real battery to, you know, jumpstart something like the space shuttle. So these were 12 volt, 18 hour, 20/20 hour rated amp hour batteries. Some more broken screw bosses. Plastic is old. It would have to be. It's from 1998. And we just got the circuitry for the voltage test, and here's a little, I think it's a circuit breaker for the power port. Other than that, there's not much else. So we'll take a look at these. I think they're stuck together. Oh yeah. Yeah, they're bad. They're all bulging on the bottom. Not a good sign when you have bulging batteries and this thing has never been outside in the freezing weather. So that's a good indicator that the batteries have gone south. Is there any date code in here other than being made in China? So there's a code on here. It says 0608 of 07. So these could be from 2007. Wouldn't surprise me if that was actually true. So we'll see if we can separate these. I don't know what they're being held together just by friction, I guess. Look at that one. Whew. Lumpy. That's your problem, lady. Your battery is all wiggly woggly. Anyway, let's get a meter out and see if they got anything left in them. Find a meter. Where's my pretty one? I haven't seen my pretty meter in a while. Where is it? Not in there. That's the wrong one. That one don't have any batteries in it. That one don't have any batteries in it. Oh dear. Where'd you go? I don't know where you went. not down there. Ah, here it is. Here we have the that kind. Okay. Put that one to that one. Put that one to that one. We got Ms. Lumpy here. He's got 11.32 volts. And the one in the back has 11.4. So that's not, you know, the 12.8 to 13.1 they should be sitting at when they're freshly off a charger. So even though they got voltage, they probably don't have any capacity, or very little capacity left in them. So let's see. I think usually these batteries are about, look at that. I think each one of these little buggers are like 400 cranking amps, because the new ones say they're about 800 cranking amps. So we'll get a battery tester. We got that kind. $11.9. $11.7. See, battery location out of vehicle. It is a it's not a regular flooded, so it'd be an AGM. Battery standard. So battery rating, we'll say 400. Let's see, after charge. Whoops. So it's got a bad connection here. Try that again. Now we're down to 10.9 volts because we've been playing with it. Battery location out of vehicle, we'll say it's an AGM. Battery standard, EN. Battery rating, we'll say it's 400. Best guess. Testing, please wait. Battery result, volts 10.99, measured 10 EN, rated at 400 EN, state of charge 0%, state of health 3%. So, junk. JUNK. Wouldn't jumpstart a moped. Now we'll test this one. Already down to 10.8. Out of the vehicle, AGM, blah, blah, blah. Battery rating 400. Same thing. Volts 10.8, measured at 10, rated at 400, state of charge 0%, state of health 3%. So these are definitely junk batteries. So that's it for this video. There will be no rebuilding video because I've retired this and I have something new. So stay tuned for that. We'll see you on the next video. Bye-bye.